Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, my name is Tonia, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the fastest ways to move to Italy or Europe or any Schengen country. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I have been constantly bombarded with this question. And just a disclaimer, I am in no way a professional in any of this. Most of the videos that I do are based on my personal experiences, okay? Anyways, let's get straight into today's video. You guys want me to be honest? Honestly, one of the easiest way to move to any country is if you have family or especially spouse in that country, okay? It is way easier for someone, for example, who has a husband or a wife in Europe to move. All you have to do is apply for a family reunion visa or some kind of visa that can help you move you to your husband. You know, in this case, it's not like you don't have to go looking for a job before you can apply for a work visa. You just have to apply for a visa that particular country in Europe is making available for spouses that their spouse lives in Europe. Does that make sense? Yes. I would say that is the easiest way to move to Europe if you have a spouse here. If you don't, I mean, the world is a big place, you know what I mean? You can find you a husband or a wife, okay? Anyways, I don't want to be that person, but honestly, the fastest way to move to any country is through marriage, okay? If you have a spouse that lives in that country. The second fastest way to move to Europe is through student visa. And the reason is because unlike the work visa, the student visa is almost 85 to 90% chance of you getting it. The reason is because all you have to do is get an admission with the school in that country that you want to go to. And once you get that admission, there's almost a 90% chance of you getting the student visa. So long as, obviously, with the admission, you have like every other documentation that they need, like your financial means is intact and everything is like in place, you stand the chance of like getting the visa faster. And that's why most people that move to places like Canada would use schooling to move there. So you apply for like a master's degree if you're doing master's, for example, which is only a year, and you come to Europe, and when you get here, for example, within that 1 year, you could meet the love of your life within that 1 year and get married and not have to go back to your country of origin. That's one. B, you can finish and decide to apply for a job, and instead of leaving, since you already have a student visa, you can just switch that to a work visa. See? So I feel like compared to a work visa, a student visa is the easiest way. Now, the next one is obviously a work visa. But the work visa is a little bit critical. The reason is because when you before you can apply for a work visa, you need to first of all apply for a job. And most European countries don't speak English, e.g. Italy, Germany. Most of these countries don't speak English as their first language. They speak English maybe as their second language or not at all. So first of all, getting a job in that kind of a country when language is a barrier is a problem. I know a lot of people that came to Italy 2-3 years, they didn't have a job. The reason is because, first of all, aside the language barrier, like a lot of Italians are out here would rather employ Italians or people who are very good in Italian language before they can employ anybody else. You need to dedicate at least 1 year of your life trying to learn Italian and all of that. So first of all, getting a job from outside of Italy is one of the hardest things that you can think about, because even those that are in Italy can't even find jobs. Like literally, I was talking to a lady yesterday and she was telling me about how when she came to Italy, she had spent 18 months. Guys, 18 months, that's over a year. She didn't have a job. She just recently now only found a job. So I'm saying that if somebody that already lives in Italy is been in Italy for 18 months without a job. How sure are you that you're in another country that does not even speak Italian is going to get the job? You get me? And when you finally now get the job, the company will have to sponsor you, pay for your visa, accommodation, and all of that. And not a lot of countries or a lot of companies are willing to go through that stress when there are a lot of qualified people out here. So that's why when it comes to moving with a work visa, it is one of the hardest that I can think about. If you really are going to move to any country with a work visa, you must be very good at what you do, and what you do must be in high demand in the country that you're planning to move to. Honestly, just because you guys are my people, I would say that the fastest way to move to Europe is honestly through connecting with people. For example, if you're somebody that wants to move here, get a tourist visa, right? If you already have like maybe relatives, friends or whatever, get a tourist visa, come out here for a few weeks or a month, meet people, and maybe from there, one of those people you meet could be somebody that owns his own business or something like that, and they might be willing to give you a job, which can lead to a work visa. Or you might meet someone, if you're a girl or a guy, you might meet someone who is interested in being with you, and the person will go through any of the process to try to make you stay, like applying for your visa for you and being your sponsor and all of that, you get. So sometimes coming out with a tourist visa and finding your way could be a thing, but it is a very slippery slope, because there's a 50-50% chance of it not working out the way you plan. So, but you have to be open-minded about it, right? So yeah, I hope that this video has been helpful to you. For those who has been asking me what is the fastest way to move to Europe and all of that, I hope that this video informs you in some kind of way. These are the few ways that you can move to any country at all, to be honest, not just Europe. So you just have to play your games right, do your research, you know, whatever you decide to do, whichever route you decide to take, make sure that you do your research, make sure that you have information. Don't let anybody deceive you into like saying they can give you a visa and you pay 1 million naira or $5,000, and at the end of the day they will just dupe you. So be careful, just know things for yourself and go through that way. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this video was helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new on this channel, make sure to subscribe, and that's the only way you can get notified when I post new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any video ideas at all that you'd like to see on my channel, make sure to comment that at the comment section and I'll be sure to look into it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Ciao.